Hello from the AT. It's day 69. I'm at mile 522. Coming out of the Virginia Highlands, or the high part of the Highlands. So coming into this meadow, this looks like a nice. This looks like what I had envisioned Virginia to be. The Highlands up by Mount Rogers and Graceland Highlands, where the ponies are, that to me looked like the Southwest United States. Kind of surprised how that looked. This looks more like Virginia, or what I would expect it to look like. On the other side of Mount Rogers, and even some parts of this side in Grayson Highlands, the trail was really rocky and a lot of roots, really tough. Part of it was because up at Mount Rogers there was still some snow and ice, melted snow, so it's kind of muddy and slippery. But for the most part, this side of Mount Rogers and the Grayson Highlands, it's been a pretty good hike. Still got the same elevations, but the trail seems to be a lot more softer, less rocks, less roots, more leaves, more soft dirt. That's always good. And then these meadows, the meadows back there, they were really rocky and hard to walk in. But this one here is like a grassy meadow. It's kind of what you'd expect a grassy meadow to be. Dirt and grass, nice and soft. So today was really hot. It's like almost 75 degrees. It's 77 in the town of Marion today. I got my sunscreen on, you Bo. This is actually the first time I've been in the open sun all day, but even back in the woods, outside these pines anyway, a lot of sun gets through the trees. This time of the year anyway. So I saw some trail maintenance workers today. It was kind of cool because there was about 6 of them. The first one was carrying little clippers. The next one was carrying a bag of something. The next guy was carrying a saw. The guy was carrying some sort of axe, like a garden, I don't know, some sort of axe. And at the end, the lady was carrying a bucket of white paint with a paintbrush. And she was repainting some of the white blazes. So I thanked them for their work, especially the lady with the white paintbrush. Those white blazes are pretty hard to see sometimes. So this is one. But outside the snow, I mean, you can see the trail. Even in the woods, the trail is pretty easy to see. You just follow the kind of like the crushed. What's a path? So you can't miss it really. But you put about 6 or 12 or 24 inches of snow on that. Those white blazes are like gold. Especially in a place like this where there's just no way you could be able to see the path. But don't have to worry about snow, not today. Maybe never, or at least not on this trip. So aside from the trail maintenance people, it's been pretty quiet out here. So Monday and Tuesday, I saw a lot of hikers. I don't know if it's spring break or just it's not a holiday, I don't think. A lot of young folks, so I don't know if they're if it's spring break or they're just taking a long weekend, enjoying the nice weather. This has to be especially warm for this time of the year. I mean, 75 degrees in March is. I wasn't expecting these warm temperatures. But it's good. This morning, woke up, it was still 30 degrees this morning. It might have been where I camped out though. Right up kind of in a little draw right down next to the creek. It was really nice. Well, you saw the previous video. But it warmed up pretty quick. I left my camp at 45. Been warming up all day, up to about 70, Probably 72, 73, something like that. Oh, this is really nice. So I have a shelter that was behind me, and I don't really like shelters, and it was off trail anyway. So I just walked past it, and at the bottom of this meadow looks to be a water source, like a creek, according to the map. It's not on the guide though, which is kind of strange. So if there's no water source, then I go over the next hill 1 mile, and there is a water source for sure. So I'm just hiking until the next water source, because I'm done walking today as soon as I find a water source. I feel pretty good though for miles I walked. I walked a few extra miles today, so I wouldn't have to walk the extra miles tomorrow. Wind's picking up here. So tomorrow is Marion, and the trail crosses the road about 6 miles outside the city. So they have Marion Transit that you can call, and they'll come pick you up. But you call for a scheduled pickup, but they only pick you up at certain times, like 9, 12, and 2:30. So I need to make sure I'm there by 2:30. Otherwise, I'm going to have to wait till the next day. Which is fine. I planned on that, and my food, I have enough food for that. So if I have to, I'll do that. But I'm walking these extra miles today so I can make sure I get there by 2:30. So hopefully I'll get there like around 12:30 or 1. That'll give me plenty of time to call in for a ride. And then I have my mail drop in Marion for, I don't know, I think it's another 6 days. I forget, 4 or 6 days. No, yeah, it's 6 days. Yeah, another 60 something miles. So it'd probably be another 6 days, 10 miles apiece. So I would like to take a 0 in Marion, but there's really no cheap hostels in Marion, so it's just motels. So what I'll do is I'll probably go get my mail drop, spend the night at the motel tomorrow night, and then come back out and take a 0 on the trail. That worked out good last time I did that in Hampton. Found a nice spot near a waterfall. Nice day. Blue skies, warm sunshine, and no rain for like 3 more days, I think. I think it's going to rain till like Sunday. So no complaints here. You can tell where the trail crosses the boundary of the meadow. I don't know if you'll be able to see this here, but it seems like different areas have different ways of crossing the barbed wires. Some of them have like steps that go up and then down over the barbed wire. Some of them have like a fancy gate, like it's a U built into it, where you can walk through, but I guess the cows or horses cannot. It might have something to do with the age. Maybe that's the way they used to do it, and now they do it differently. It's kind of weird. I'm going into the middle of the meadow, and then I'm going to take a right. Oh, this would be nice. If there was a water source here, this would be a perfect place to camp out. Find some trees along the tree line there. So I'm going to go find some water, get my camp up, get something to eat. I'm getting hungry. Hey, you ball.